achieved our fullest potential because somebody spoke that into existence. It's not that God designed you that way, but somebody said, "You've done some fooly boy," and then you grow up as a done some fool boy. Because the word was spoken.
Well, first and foremost, I would have to give thanks to Rev. Michael Akins from a younger age, giving me the opportunity to be a member of the Victory Academy, where I developed the basic and physical skills to endure in the world, so I wouldn't have to turn to crime and violence.
This is a collaboration of pastors, police, youth and youth. In fact, we have one of the youth writers right now. Social workers, nurses, community advocates, principals, and anybody in Buff Bay who really wants to see Buff Bay united for life.
We have been working on a number of projects for many years. Young people getting rehabilitated, young people being engaged in sports activities, shut-ins, etc. Now he has been a very positive and very potent role model. I have seen young persons who would have otherwise gone into crime. I have seen them being so attached to him. He uses his truck that he has, he'll pick them up, he'll take a number of them, even 20 of them at a time, to go do football, to say, excuse me, thank you, please, to be very kind, to be very gracious. I know if he was not around and if he was not doing all that he has been doing for the many years, we would have a much higher crime level in Buff Bay. And I'm being very honest that the work that he has put in for the past possible 15-20 years, it has borne fruit in many ways.
We hang out together and he teaches us right from wrong and helps us to be a better person in society.
Well, Mr. Michael Akins has been, one of the most influential persons in my life.
So my temptation I face myself. Growing up without a mom, my dad was hardly around because of work, so I had to be a man really early. It played a major role and give my life make a good impact in my life, as he formed a program where most of the youth in the community who play soccer, not even soccer, basketball and many other things, teach us about the Lord, teach us to read. So he give our life being around him, meeting new people, going places.
Yes, Reverend Michael Akins has been like a role model from day one. First, he has a grassroots program, football program, where he teaches us the basics to football, which has developed our talent from a tender age up till now. So I like to appreciate him for such act. He's an educator. He has done so many things for this community.
Here, he's called Coach, in fact. A lot of people don't call him Reverend Akins or Michael Akins. He's called Coach because he coaches not just football, but way of life. He coaches how to live with principle and honor and integrity and dignity, and that's what he does. And if we are ever in doubt, he will consult with me, I will consult with him, and we have persons, elders, who we will also consult with.
Teach us to respect for all.
Well, he is like his father. His father was a community man, and he had the footsteps of his father. You understand?
Somebody trouble you and you get upset and you plan to stab them, shoot them, or do anything, or chop them.
And they killed my daddy, and they are threatening people, and they are cursing bad words after people, and they are chasing people to kill.
Some disadvantage to come and steal mines or steal that man's funds, and if you as a person saw him, you try to kill him.
You might have a disagreement with someone, and you know, the next thing is that they are threatened. Most times they are threatened in this parish. Person will carry their threats. That means you can be either chopped up, or you can be either shot or killed.
Probably some of us end up dead, some to jail if you're lucky, but most of the time you end up dead.
You know, I could have dead that night.
Wow.
You know, so if you really look and you say, you know, what are you really doing? Is it worth it? Is it really worth it?
Right.
You're here and you just, someone kill you just like that. Is it really worth it for living the wrong way, the wrong life?
Recently we had the death of a young person that was killed by another young person, and it has been said that it has to do with gang-related issues, but what we have found out is that because of lack of parenting, these are the reasons why most of these persons turn to gang. They turn to gang to assist them by feeding them, by clothing them, and you know, they want that motherly love, they want that fatherly love, so they tend to find it in the gang.
What about good dreams?
Good dreams, like somebody help the one another.
Any man who beat a woman will be put out of church immediately. No question asked, no discussion. Lord, we pray in your hands. Lord, have grace today, tomorrow. And this company sent him here to take a look at what's going on that could cause a place that's very peaceful to all of a sudden have issues. He has been asking me, why do you them so angry or vexed? Our best friend Bex Obedi have done as he has cruised with the youths and seen them happy and hug up in this minute and then a thump out one another tea the next minute. But Emiliano is also a classical pianist.
So we know that sports and music will be a vehicle to sorting out these youngsters.
Careful.
Okay, the match finished. Alright, the match is over. The match is over. Hey, the match is over. Hey, the match is over. Hey, the match is over, man. Hey, man. Hey, man, referees. Hey, the match is over. The match is over. Come on, man. Rest, man. Rest. Our victor for the day is Maumba.
No man, let's see a man down, you go encourage him and say, don't worry, Rivaldo, don't worry.
Who did that? Tell me who did that.
Don't worry, Rivaldo. You're going to win the next time. Okay. Let me tell you, again, like me tell this you. All negative things up here is not accepted. If we hear one more negative talk, everybody will go home or everybody take beating.
It's a game, dude. We're playing a game. It's not personal.
Come here, Rivaldo. Okay. Let me tell you once again. This house is dedicated to positive things, positive talk, positive action, nothing negative. So you can't laugh at your friend and go,
Musical program, because we believe that sports and music is the way forward to put the youths, the negative energy into something positive.
So what made you so tough and strong? Like you grew up and learned to be strong?
No, I make out of iron.
Being a male is a matter of birth. Being a man is a matter of choice. I choose to be a man. Touch me, a man. Alright? Alright? And a man is strong physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually.
God has placed in all of us some greatness that must come out. But we keep stopping the coming out because we keep destroying each other verbally, physically, and sexually. There's a group of us as pastors and community leaders. If we hear about it, we have come in your yard. I said, listen, stop trouble little picnic. I want to hear what I said. If we hear said, I'm around a chain line, we'll come around there.
Reverend Aiken would come in as our mediator or a person that we can make a referral to. So we initiate the initiation. If we find out that we need assistance, then we will call on our Reverend Aiken, and we try and see how best we can assist our troubled youths, especially Buff Bay. We have recommended them to police youth clubs and other groups, and this is where they come and they can get some time to vent what is inside, and we give them that opportunity to be leaders, so they can at one stage we will put them so you are in charge for the night.
And he has helped me get into college, and now I'm a graduate of the Midland Bible Institute where I study theology. So now I'm here just helping the youths again, giving back what I've received over the years.
Mr. Michael Akins he also makes me wanted to earn a degree, because he has shown us that he has been to one of the best university in the United States of America, which is Harvard, and that has been a very good motivation for me, and I also has the dream to be there sometime.
Feel happy. That's not the best. The government can step in, build more library, build street side library, and educate the youth them. Because I tell you already, poverty breed crime. Education part of food. You teach me, you give me education, you give me food for life.
People kill because enough of them not have any education. They kill for getting money. Thinking twice, so I think the wrong first, then the right come to your mind, sir. So you just walk away from each other.
I didn't get a proper education, and that's the reason why I am struggling right now. A guy from some past argument over the years hide behind a shop and chop me as I walk by. Not everyone would want to live with something like this on their shoulder. I did. At first it was like, I'm gonna make sure you feel more than what I'm feeling. It's hard for you really to stay away, because if it wasn't for my kids, I guarantee this time I would be joining my friend in prison. I made them a promise. I would do my best to make sure they got the proper education.
Wow, man.
So if I should seek any form of revenge to get myself in any problem with the law, I know their hopes. I'm asking you, please, just let this one go. My past life is that you never know what tomorrow brings. But after being around Mr. Akins and we move from that life, no one just try to live as basic human beings, just being friendly with everyone, try to live in peace. That changes. You go home comfortable. You have nothing on your mind. It's really tough still, I can tell you.
We suffer with fear. Fear cripples us. He doesn't have that. The one fear I've seen him have is the fear of God. He fears no one and he fears nothing. He will go in any inner city community. He will go in any district, and he is not afraid to stand and talk and speak and call and name things as they are. And he equally is not afraid to call the peace if he has to. He is not afraid to pull political leaders together and speak to them. He is not afraid of anyone per se. So he's not crippled by fear. So if he's taken from this community, say for 2 months, for 3 months, he would be able to speak light and life and transform just about any community. Is like he was born for that.
All I've done over the years is ask some young males to follow me. So if I go preach at a church, they come with me. If I go preach on a political platform, they come with me.
Wonderful coach, wonderful believer, very spiritual, very religious. He helped me in a lot of ways just by talking to me, encouraging me. You know what I mean? Right now I'm married and he's the one that encouraged me to get married. I've known Coach Akins from all my life.
Well, right now my community definitely need a sports center and more role models like Mr. Michael Akins that can help the community to grow from strength to strength, because I've seen where persons that have been through this program, like for example to college, doing good things, and they have made some impact on society thus far.
Yes, I think it's very effective, especially in the area of, for example, the young youth. I have been observing that, especially for Mr. Akins. He would keep them under his wing, he'll mentor them, he'll coach them. And especially
when he needs help, he will be counting on us.
Well, the man is not money. Come on. Ah! Chris, need to watch. Me tell you, Chris.
Where do I hang on to?
That man try to say, yo, Wojo.
What do I do?
Don't tell that me. Is the machine this working? That's fine. Come here to this. No, you don't say, you don't know. You know, right? But you know. I'm one to the other one. I don't want to die. Piano, Emiliano. Yeah, man, Piano, go. Talk to them. Piano, go to the home like that. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, drive smoothly.
Drive at 1 mile an hour.
Yeah. Very good. Go on.
Emiliano Atron is a student intern here with a company called Artist Research and Risk Modeling. They look at issues of crime and violence in places like Syria, Afghanistan, Kyrgyzstan, Libya, all of the Middle East, and they look at the causes and outcomes of crime and violence from a scientific perspective. They do research trying to see what causes big man for old little boy and children squeeze it, or what causes man to stab man, or stab a man, or shoot, or abuse verbally, or abuse sexually.
Sayonara.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.